So I've got the CyberCart fully assembled. Took about 30 seconds, honestly. You can see here that the channels that hold the stand bag are very effective, right? That bag's not going to rock back and forth much at all. The bottom strap, you can press the button and tighten it up. So it's cinched pretty good across the bag. The top strap has that protective part, goes through this thing, latches right into there. Plenty of room. This is long enough to go around even a staff bag or a thicker bag. The console, of course, is still right there. The swivel lock, right, will be like that. So we want to turn that off so we can obviously use this on the golf course. But that's like that. So very much it tried to it straightened itself out there, right? Again, I can turn it right, I can turn it left, and I can send it away from me at some speed. I'm gonna kind of let it run out there for a while. Let's see where it gets. It's getting to be the 150 post you can see on the left. I'm just in front of the green. Less than 50 yards. So it's over 100 yards from me now. Still tracking pretty straight on the path that it was set on, accounting for still responding to commands. Here's some fairly hilly terrain, so we're gonna slowly kind of send this thing up this terrain. No problem with this. I'm gonna send it kind of straight up, and we're gonna test those bars that tip back or prevent tipping back. You can see the hill's pushing it a little bit to the left. It's trying to stay straight. It's trying to work kind of up the hill. It's a pretty steep hill. Didn't even come close to hitting those bars. Ooh, it was fighting me on that. Didn't want to go left there because the hill was so severe down to the right. The way it was going, it obviously turns left just fine here. So it appears to not want to let you do some things that might be tough or might result in some problems. Honestly, the bag has not even gone back onto the anti-tip bars yet. I'm gonna hit stop here. Let's do something a little less extreme. Let's take it over the edge here. You can see I'm heading for what is more than a 30-degree slope here. Turn it into the hill a little bit. We'll just ride along this for a little bit. The camera is level right now, and you can see how kind of severe that slope is, right? If it's too severe, gravity's gonna overcome its ability to steer up the slope. And it does that, I'm assuming, so that it doesn't tip over. Okay, it's just gonna turn down the slope so it doesn't just tip over and break or damage things. The camera's level right about now, so you're gonna really see how severely slanted this hill is. And so it's gonna do a little bit of that, but then revert to course, the course it was on, just to get off that hill. So it's traveling in the direction that it was traveling when I put it over that hill. See how fast this can get away from us and return to us. So I'm gonna go at speed 6. I have to click up to it. There we go. Ran over the flag. And we'll do a quick turn. missed the flag this time. There we go. So this is speed 3, and I'm walking at a decently brisk pace. And what we're gonna do now is pretend that I've hit a shot onto the green, even though my putter's still in my bag. My hands are a little full with the remote and the camera. We're just gonna walk up to the green here. Right, it's gonna be a little slower uphill than when it was flat, but I'm gonna navigate it while I kind of walk and chew gum and record a video. I'm gonna navigate it over here. Now there's a bit of a hill here, so I'm gonna walk this way, which I wouldn't do if it was flat, but the camera would not be visible. I wouldn't be able to see it on the camera if I didn't walk this way. Normally I might be walking straight to the green, and that would be fine. You can see how this is gonna go down the hill over to the cart path. All right, there's some bumps there. I can speed it up because I'm no longer needing to walk beside it. And stop it there to wait for me. Easy as that. There's a fairly steep hill into this parking lot. It appears to be over 45 degrees or so. So let's see what it does. I'm gonna stay close to it this time in case I need to help it out. But let's see what those roll bars do. You can see they touched a little bit and the front wheel got off the ground a little bit, but that was it. This is a pretty steep hill. I can drop it off back at my car, and we're all done.